happiness isn't bliss, I want to wish you a very happy, healthy, and safe new year. And with the new year comes new recipes. So tonight I am making chicken parmesan. Let's get started. So first I'm going to prep my egg wash. My egg wash is what I will use to coat my chicken. Then the chicken will get the layer of breading on it, and from there we'll move on to our next step. So with our egg wash, 1 or 2 eggs is perfectly fine. I'm gonna go with 2. These are medium-sized eggs. So because they're a little bit smaller, I'm gonna put 1 extra one in the bowl there. So I've got 2 raw eggs in my bowl here. To that, everything is to taste. I'm gonna add 1 large garlic clove that I'm gonna mince. You can slice that if you want. Really any way you wanna prepare the garlic, as long as you get it in there. And this clove is too big. There we go. Did not wanna cooperate. So I'm just gonna mince that up. Add that in there. To that, I'm gonna add some dried basil. You can always put fresh basil. Just a heavy layer there. Some fresh cracked pepper. Any pepper will do. You can even add a cayenne or anything else that you want to give it a little kick. Parsley flakes, again, you can go with fresh if you have it. Last but not least, some grated Parmesan cheese. Chicken breast over there, so it's just under 1 pound. There's no real chicken measurement here, so however much chicken you want to use, go ahead and use it, and then you will just need more egg wash if you use more chicken, less egg wash if you use less chicken. I'm just going to kind of blend all that together. I like to kind of mix those eggs up a little bit. My egg wash is all mixed and blended. I've got some panko breadcrumbs here. Panko are the low sodium breadcrumbs, and I've got my three thin sliced chicken breast. So I'm going to start by really just dipping that in the egg wash well. Gonna let whatever needs to fall off, and then do a nice layer of breadcrumbs on top of that. So when you're done, it should look something like that. From there, I'm going to set it directly on this grate. So my first chicken breast is all prepared, ready to go in the air fryer. So I am going to bring that over here, set it right down in there, pop it in. So I am going to air fry this chicken breast at 350 for 5 minutes. So my chicken breast is in my air fryer, 350 degrees for 5 minutes. Then I'll move on to my next chicken breast. I should be able to fit those 2 last ones in there together. In the meantime, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 because we will have one last step after the chicken fries in our oven. Another alternative, if you don't have an air fryer, is you can just get a nice big pan, fill it with a thick layer of cooking oil, and then you cook your chicken 2 minutes per side until the breading is completely brown. And that's another way you can cook it. That's kind of the traditional way to cook it. I'm trying to go a little bit healthier here and not have that mess of all the oil, so we'll see how it turns out. I'll be right back. So one of my chicken breasts is all crisped up out of the air fryer. The other 2 are still frying in the air fryer. In the meantime, my oven is preheated at 350, and I'm going to show you how to prep the dish that your chicken will go in for the last and final step of our chicken parmesan. So any glass dish will do. If you don't have glass, you could use metal as well, whatever you've got. I'm going to go with a smaller dish because I don't have as much chicken tonight. And what we want to do is put a thin layer of any kind of pasta sauce, tomato sauce, whatever you like, a layer of that all across the bottom there. Just kind of move it all around like I do my olive oil. That was probably a thicker layer than I wanted, but that's all right. Now I'm going to take my chicken breast, set it right in that sauce. I'm going to put a layer of sauce on top of the chicken. So a layer of sauce in the bottom of the dish, a layer on top of the chicken, and then some shredded mozzarella on top of that. Any cheese will work, Parmesan, a grated or shredded Parmesan, a thick piece of mozzarella that's not shredded, whatever you like. So that is basically how it should look before we pop it in the oven, and in just a minute I will add my other 2 chicken breasts. Alright guys, my last 2 chicken breasts have come out of the air fryer. Look at that golden, crispy browned breading on there. This really is the way to do it. I have been cooking them in oil for so long, and it's great. It's just so messy. This really is a no mess, quick, easy way to do it. Just a little tip for you. So, I'm going to lay those in the sauce just like I did with my other one. Put a layer of sauce on top. There we go. A layer of cheese on top of that. They will go in a 350-degree oven for 15 minutes. I will see you then. Take a look at that, guys. Dinner is ready. So let me get one of these on a plate here. I'm gonna use a non-slotted spatula so I can get all that extra sauce that was underneath in there, or on there I should say, on the plate. There we go. On the side we may have almost run out, but we had a little tiny bit, or as the cameraman likes to say, a plate of crumbs of Parmesan pita chips to go with this chicken Parmesan. And I'm just gonna slice into that for you. Take a look. There it is. Thanks for coming back to check out another reduced sodium recipe, and I will see you next time.